Here's a question from someone named, I guess this is pronounced Silka. Silka. Silka asks, how much time do you spend on your writing projects each day? This is another great question because, of course, especially when I'm working on a writing project that's rather large. I'm right now, for instance, working on a novel which will probably be about 250 or 300 pages long. I find that I really have to work on it every day or almost every day, at least 6 days a week to really um, to keep the momentum going. And the answer to that question has changed from time to time. There were times in my life when I would write, 5, 6 hours a day when I had the luxury to do that. But there were other times in my life when other commitments, teaching commitments and other family commitments would leave me only maybe an hour and a half each day. But what I discovered is that even an hour or an hour and a half each day can allow you to do more than you might expect because um, if you are truly present to that hour or that hour and a half, you may be able to create far more than if you were, had the luxury of 4 or 5 hours and then spent a lot of time sort of letting your mind wander. Uh, and the more important thing, I think, is the commitment to a daily contact with the project, touching in with it, entering its room, if you will. Of course, there's one more aspect to this, the answer I want to give you, which is that when we're writing something, there is the time we spend seated, if we sit when we write, actually writing, but there's also the time we spend thinking about the project, looking at our experience in the world, and seeing how that might reflect on what we want to write, even the time we spend sleeping and dreaming and reading other works. All of that too can uh feed our creative projects. And so there really is a way in which, in addition to the daily commitment a person makes to writing, there is the context of their entire life that is also part of the writing. Oh my goodness, I love all these questions.